Today?
What? Get in there to the big top.
Goofball.
As always, we got Brian Bullock Catfishing and Freddie's Outdoor Adventures.
So he did.
And we've got the instigator here with us tonight. That's A.A. Ron, the Catfish Regulator himself. How you guys doing tonight?
What's up? Fine.
Really, that's great. Let's see who's in chat.
About time you did your job.
Right.
What? Whose job?
Yours.
I'm the host with the most and the best looking guy on the screen. And I mean, I pay top dollar for you to work for me, so shut up. We've got Uptown Chrissy Brown. We've got Tim Molina. We've got Mrs. Catfish Regulators. We got member LG Bass. Miss Michelle. It's all mine. Rowdy Royal. Member Fishing and Freedom. Got Team Snagging Whiskers Dustin. Just so you know, Dustin and the Snagging Night Live is moving their time up to 9 p.m. tonight.
Ooh. Well, we can run over at least a half hour. They won't care.
Yeah. Well, that's on them. If they only want 0 viewers for the first half hour, that's on them. Just say it, because people flock to us for our charm.
Well, Dustin's mad at me anyway because I sunk his battleship. So who cares?
You did what?
I wasn't going to ask Brian because that's what it sounded like to me too.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. All I heard was Dustin was coming in with a destroyer. And anyway, we got Piper's Creek. Sean, what's going on?
What's up, Sean?
We got my sister Betty Jean Cross from a couple Crosses Fishing. Member Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. Member Uncle Lou. Member Troy from Real and Virtual Outdoors. My beautiful, awesome, amazing, loving wife get hooked on deep fishing.
BFF.
She said Regulators, BFF, Freddie, and Catfish Family.
That pretty much sums it up.
We got Telly from Hooks and Hammocks. Matt from B Outdoors, Butterflies and Sunshine, and Mr. Whisker Dreams. I'm allergic to all ugly on the screen. Anyway.
Dustin just said he was going to take all your viewers, but it's okay.
That's all right. If you do that, I will go over and give you a thumbs down, and then once I'm done, I will come back in and give you the thumbs up. All right. I've got everybody in chat, I believe. So there's A.A. Ron. I've tried for about 2 years now to get A.A. Ron on. He was one of the original Winter Blues tournament participants. Actually, he won the Big Fish that year. But he declined. And all of a sudden, Brian B. asked, and he's there right the same day. So A.A. Ron.
Chad, all I got to say to that is I've been out of work since February of last year. When have you asked me since then? I'll wait. I got plenty of time.
Yeah. When did you ask?
I do believe when I was in Virginia at a location not disclosed, and I invited Mr. LG Bass on the screen. It was supposed to be a tag team duo of you two, but you said, I've hung out with you enough and I'm going home. I don't want to be on your stupid show.
Don't think so.
How does it feel to be instigated, sir?
I don't think so, buddy. You can't instigate the instigator.
Bring it on.
Maybe if your wife would have asked me, I'd have come on a whole lot sooner. Because she's the better feelers anyways.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh man!
Look! We're gonna have one of these moments. We're gonna have one of them moments, Brian.
Still the best. That's the best photo out there still today.
I still love that. I still love that photo.
I hope your computer crashes and you lose everything on it.
Shut up. I did on my laptop. All my work
Anyway.
stuff was on the laptop and it's gone. So I got to start that all over. That's not funny, Brian.
We'll let them finish their little whatever they're doing, Aaron, and then we'll get on the show.
Yeah, there you go, Michelle. See, Chad's already talking, putting your place down. See, I told you it was happening. You're feeding him. It's the best place in the world. When he's not there, he's not eating your food. Then he talks junk about it.
I don't want other people going out there and putting the bad juju on my favorite location, because since I've been out there and proven that there are flathead in the area, even Tom's catching them. So I'm just saying, I brought good flathead juju out there. I love Miss Michelle and her place.
So what you're saying is you're only there for the fish, not for the food and Michelle, right?
That's what I heard.
That's what he said.
You better answer that wisely.
It's supposed to go. That is not how it's supposed to go, because I'm the one that actually has stopped there 100% of the time, unlike Freddie.
Don't try to turn this around on me. Don't try to turn this around.
Hey, you're the one that's been there about 17% of the time. I'm just saying.
What's up, Jerry?
I spread my love around, Chad. I can't just do one place. I've got to go everywhere.
Oh, so, but a 5-10 minute stop to say hello when you're literally 5 minutes from there when you pass by is not good enough. Aaron, how's your knee healing up, brother?
It's doing good. I went back to the doctor yesterday, and they put me out of work till August. I go back to see my doctor again, and he'll let me know whether I can go back and do light duty at work or not.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
I want to know, when is the next 7-7? People want to know.
Hey, I've wanted people to take over that while I was down and out, but nobody stepped up to the plate. Me and Tom was going to try to do a 6-2 or a 7-2 and do a surprise partner tournament with a boat angler paired with a bank angler. And you ain't going to know who your partner is till the day before.
I'm scared of that.
What if I don't like my partner? Like, what if you give me Brian B? Because I know that's
from
the bank.
Y'all two boaters. Brian ain't going to fish the bank because you know he ain't going to catch nothing.
What?
Oh,
you're right.
I believe I was part of that crew that got over 100 and something fish that night.
Yeah, I mean, chum in the waters don't count.
I told you, stop telling people what I do. That's my secret.
Oh, wait. I want to make sure. I need to bring that back up again. Oh, wrong one. I want to make sure I brought that back up there. Hey, Freddie, did you see this?
I saw it, Chad.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just making sure you saw it. J-Dog's in the house. There's Lyle from Catfish Weekly.
Michelle, I think Chad is going for peanut butter and jelly sandwiches the next time he comes up.
Yes.
Hey, if they're made by Michelle, they will be amazing.
They're coming from Walmart for you, Chad.
Walmart.
Tim Molina, appreciate that.
What's this, Tim?
That's right, Ricky. Ricky, no.
I ain't seen Brian B. Fish since like 2021.
You're lying.
I gotta have him as a freaking partner this weekend. I'm kind of nervous.
Father's Day, I fish. 4th of July, I fished. Wasn't it a tournament right before that one? We fished 2 weekends back to back.
Dude, I can't even remember this week, let alone. It's been a crazy couple weeks.
7. That's 7 on 7. No, you did another 7 on 7. It was what?
I did 2 7-7s and a 7-2. The last 7-2 I did Big Mike won in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Then it was a river and a lake partner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the 7-2. No, river and bank partner.
Set me up real good on that one. That's why I'm scared of this.
Hey, Big Mike got Rico and he still won.
Yeah, at the last minute. I mean, I caught fish, But my partner, I don't even think no fish were in the water.
Look at
I
that.
thought for sure Steve Adams was going to win that, though. I felt bad when he fell in the mud that night.
Oh yeah.
Looking at this panel, I see there are 3 panelists who have caught their current PBs within sight of that undisclosed location. Raise your hand. Raise your hand there. Aaron, that's you. Thank you.
Oh, Brian's left out on that one.
Hey, Brian, have you not been to the dock?
What's your PBs though?
No, we ain't talking about that.
It don't matter. If you ain't been to the dock, you can't be on here.
Exactly. We're talking about the dock, you know. And you think, Chad, he's the closest out of the 3 of us.
He is. He's only like, what, an hour and a half away? 2
If
hours?
that. But, you know, he could
He's
ride
closer than all of you.
He could ride a Segway down there in like a couple of hours. That's how close.
Yeah. Dude, he could use the trolling motor on his boat and be there in no time.
Exactly.
What? No.
But we all know you ain't got no motor on that thing still.
It's not connected
Oh,
water.
he froze out.
Look, and see, even Michelle says it. The 4th one,
That's right.
too good for him. I guess he's just too good to go an hour and a half down the road.
I mean, at least Freddie stops 1 out of 10 times that he drives by. Brian B is a big goose egg.
Ryan B's been saying for over a year he's going to come to the dock.
Invited.
I plead the 5th. No excuse. I just haven't did it. I haven't been anywhere.
But you beg
I'm
us
gonna
to
go
come
on
to
my
the
laptop.
Potomac. Just saying.
I'm gonna get on my laptop with this freezing.
All right, I was like, he's talking, but I don't hear him.
It was like,
Anyway, this is top quality right here, folks. All right, let's get back to AA run then. Now that you got it, it's not all about you and Brian.
well, the show is called The Brian and Freddie Show with Chad.
It's kind of way I seen it.
Anyway, AA run, tell us how you made the dock famous.
Well, it had to do with their breakfast sandwiches at first. The fishing's always been great. But then you stay overnight, like fish 24 hours like I used to do, then you get that nice, delicious breakfast sandwich the next morning. I mean, I started putting it out there for anybody that wants to come to the dock, to come on to the dock and get a nice breakfast sandwich in the morning, and everybody just starts coming.
You know, I didn't get a breakfast sandwich the first time I came.
And you might not get one now after you've talked bad about Michelle tonight, neither.
I never, ever, ever have said a bad word about Michelle. Ever.
You're talking about you ain't even mentioned the food. You're saying you went there just for the fish.
Mm-hmm.
That is terrible, Chad.
Michelle, don't forget neither.
I love Miss Michelle. She is
Tom,
wonderful.
I already got my logo together.
Oh God.
Super Mac.
Kraft macaroni and cheese. I don't think they do. Do Potato River guys ever go visit or fish different waters, or are they addicted to small fish? No, I've only seen once where a Potato River guy went to a different body of water and he got skunked. So
I think Has went to the James. He skunked.
okay, there's twice.
Ernie. Nah, he caught fish. He caught fathead. I don't know.
So you're saying that Ernie's the only decent fisherman of you all out there that can travel and catch fish?
If that's what you want to hear, then that's what you want to hear, buddy. I just haven't been nowhere. When I go, I want to take my boat. So my boat has to be together. And I don't think this boat out here will never be together. So
Well, here's the thing, though. You could go down there, and I think Aaron could get you to some lessons on how to catch fish from the bank, because he is a master bank fisherman, in my opinion. So, what says you there, Legend Killer? What's up with the Legend Killer?
I was about to ask that.
Well, let's see. I mean, I've shut Jody down. I give her nice loss where she did the polar plunge. And let's not forget about Troy. He come up with a Bigfoot slash cat man that run him off the lake. So right now
Yeah.
I'm 2-0 off the dot. I did get challenged this morning by Pork Chop, but I humbly refused because my mom said be nice to my elders. And everybody seems to take advantage of Pork Chop.
Yeah.
This
And
is
he
a fair. This is a fair point. I don't think I'd be trashing Brian. He's the one that's got to save you and Freddie this Saturday.
Well, not
Yeah.
me. He's just got to save you, Chad.
It's most weight, Freddie.
If Brian goes out the day before and puts that bag in the water, he's good. You ain't got to worry about nothing, Chad.
You're off tomorrow, right, Brian? You're gonna be able to do that.
I started today. Then I'll go back tomorrow. And then I'll go back Saturday morning. I'm a chummy good. All them potato people gonna have a rude awakening come January with all these states banning the top. What does
But
that
we
have to
do
do
have a
with what we're
good yearly thing going this year.
You got what?
We got a good yearly what we're trying to achieve off the dock this year. We're keeping up with every fish and how much it weighed off the dock this year.
What are you guys up to?
As of last night, I think we're up to 1,182 pounds. My goal was 1,000. That's done been shot down. Tom's was 2,000. He wants to catch a whole ton off the dock.
Well, yeah. It's not bad. I mean, I put like 750 pounds of it while I was down there.
Said you can't have a yearly go because it wasn't even excess of 100 pounds unless D was counting them.
Why you gotta hate?
Your book would be small. You need a post-it note.
That would hurt.
That kind of hurt me.
D is gonna be fishing with you Saturday, right?
Yeah. Please
I don't
tell
think
me.
so.
Oh, my God. I better go to my other spot then, Brian.
Yeah. Yeah, Dee's I think she's on strike until I figure out a way to get her a bigger boat. So,
Well, I understand that, but we kind of need her on your boat this weekend, if at all possible.
hey. Talk to her. She's the one that doesn't want to be on your team.
Oh man, Ray, what's your PB?
61 pounds off the dock.
61. Anybody else got a fish bigger than 61 up there? Up there on that
And
top run?
Tom's is a 61 off the dock.
Really? You guys are kind of like twins.
What's
Really?
your
Nobody could touch the art man.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to beat off the dock.
Ours was
Murillo
what?
says, but if
92?
Aaron, if Chop wants the smoke, then you give him the smoke.
Yeah, but I wasn't raised that way.
Yeah, Chop disappears, then all of a sudden he comes back, he starts trying to take on everybody, and then all of a sudden he'll disappear again for a little while.
He has a record of what, 1-50?
I think he had a tie today.
Says not so.
Yeah, we all know how that tie goes in football. I just wasted 4 hours watching a game that's going to end in a tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could always do
Mike
that,
B.
Dad.
Sampson, what up, buddy?
It's a little far away.
Mark's right up the road from you, ain't he?
Who? What did you say?
He gone.
Smack
So you're
you
saying
guys.
so what I got out of that question that I asked you about the tournaments, you're not going to be doing no tournaments. You're not doing them no more.
I would love to do them again, Brian. It's just, there's so many tournaments out there. You don't know what's coming up, what's going to go on. That's why I try to do mine on like Friday to give everybody else time on their weekends.
Well, yours is from 7 to 7.
Well, I changed it. My last one was 7 to 2, so
But
my
2,
new tournament's going to be 7 to 2 if I do one, or 6 to 2.
that ain't bad.
That
Trying to
still
remember.
gives everybody half of a Saturday and a Sunday to recoup.
Yeah.
Is there one Saturday morning this week?
Yes, sir. The Finesse Challenge.
That's right. Okay. The Finesse Challenge over on your channel.
Yes, sir.
You got a list of who all's in it, Brian?
I surely do.
Michelle would like to let you know 61 pounds, 2 ounces. Get it right.
The Finesse Challenge right now is Fishing Fever, Robin C., Mike Greenwell, Jerry Parker from Parker Pursuit, Danny Stone, Dustin from Team Snag and Whiskers, Tony Harrison. Are you fishing that, Freddie?
You know?
What?
You know?
I can't remember if you said you wanted to fish it or not.
I gotta look at my calendar again now. I'll let you know for sure.
For some
He
reason, I
has
don't
a
know, maybe
question
because
for you, too.
looking at all these, they be running together. So what do I get if I fish with Chad this weekend, Freddie?
I'm going to say probably rained on.
Yeah, I look like we get thunderstorms too that
Look, I ain't
evening.
even looked at the weather yet for this weekend. I guess I need to look at that, huh?
We need a 7 to 2.
But that's okay
Boat.
because that means that Chris and J Dog can get rained on too if I get rained on. So then they're only going to have to rely on Greenwell, and that we ain't scared of that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, Brian, I just think that gives everybody a fair advantage because the boaters. It is a disadvantage to bank people to go up against a boater.
Kind of, sort of. I mean, it
It
all
is.
depends on the
Depends on where you're at.
fishing.
If you fish in our pool, it don't matter.
Well, I mean, anybody that fishes against Chad, unless D's fishing with him, then that's an automatic win.
True.
Okay, Uncle Lou.
Well,
True.
Right after
you
work
wanted
tomorrow.
to instigate it. That's what you're getting.
Yeah, Chris, I seen that too. Chance of
Yeah.
thunderstorms for us. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be like that when it's hot. They call for it and it don't happen. We had thunderstorms starting at 5. It ain't did nothing.
Or wait a minute. I could take Uncle Lou up on this offer, and he could take me out on the Missouri in his boat.
He said you can come get the boat. He didn't say he was going to take you anyway.
I'm just trying to change up the deal here. Oh, look, Bump and Mike Greenwell came in. We were just talking good about you. Yeah, it's pretty sad when my two teammates couldn't even come up with a good bribe to get you
I was
out
trying to think. I don't know.
It's not. You should be doing that, Chad, for us.
Dude,
We'll make Chad take you out.
I'm married,
To a nice
going on
restaurant.
15 years. I ain't bribing her into anything anymore.
So Regulators has you go live from the dock. What, at least probably once a week?
Yeah, here lately it's been once a week, maybe twice a week. I went yesterday, and I'll probably go tomorrow.
What will be some of your most epic live streams? Because you had a few.
Well, I guess the top of the line with that, I guess, be meeting my wife on one of the late night after 2 o'clock talks I woke up to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't want to go into details, but if you was there, you there, and you remember what it was talked about.
All
I
right.
slept through most of it, thank God.
I missed that one. I think.
Yeah, we talked about Stan. We talked about Becca. Becca brought up some stuff, and then next thing I know, I woke up and Josh and Becca and all of them singing Christmas carols. I was like, "How long have I been asleep?"
Somebody came up there. That did happen a couple times. Somebody came up there and said they was me.
That one that happened?
Yeah.
I do remember that story. Or Brian B's his biggest fan or something like that? Or
No, that was on Josh's channel. Talking
Yeah.
about we
okay.
he go to church with me. Like what?
Yeah.
Mm.
Lisa says she's pleading the fifth.
That's because she was in them chats.
Uh-huh. I've met Lisa. She's a saint.
It's been chats to go on in there and stuff to go on during the live, and it's like 5 in the morning, and you're dying laughing.
It's like after 2 o'clock hits, it's like all the dark matter comes out, and it's everybody.
It like you're laughing like it's 2 o'clock in the evening. It's literally 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, when I got off of work, I used to get off at 5 a.m., and it would take me about an hour and a half to get to Tom's. We would fish from the time I got there all day, stop for dinner, go back fishing, fish all night, and then I would leave to come home at 7 or 8 o'clock the next morning.
That's a lot of fishing.
We haven't fished like that in a long time now.
Why not?
We just had. Well, I've been out with my knee surgery and all of that. I ain't going up there. And man, if I sit out there on the dock for 24 hours, my knee would be straight. I wouldn't be able to move it.
You gotta get up and walk around a little bit.
Ain't much walking around.
Do a little lap around the truck and sit back down.
I'm still waiting on Freddie to come to the dock fish with me. He told me the other day I was over there when I snuck. Look, how you gonna let a 300 man sneak down 94 steps or however many? Tom counted them. Sneak down all of these steps to sneak up on Chris, Tom, and Freddie. And I walk around the boat and stand behind them over there. Then I step out and say, "Can I see y'all's lights?" They didn't even know I was there.
We was relaxing and enjoying ourselves. We weren't worried about nothing.
How could you not hear him?
We was relaxing and enjoying ourselves.
LG said, "How does Aaron rate seeing Lisa catch her first catfish at the dock?"
That was an adventure in itself because I had to hold on to my wife's belt buckle, her belt loop in her back to keep the fish from pulling her off the dock. But I mean, it was an awesome show. And here you got a 115-pound woman latched onto a 35-pound fish and getting her to reel and not worry about letting the rod go is a chore in itself. But it kept pulling her to the edge and the edge and the edge, and finally I just grabbed her and pulled her back. That was an experience. I loved it. That was one of the nice, memorable nights at the dock.
Thank you, Mr. Palmetto Cats, 11 months as a member. And Mr. Bumpin' Mike Greenwell, 4 months as a member. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you all very, very much.
And
I was not punching you.
You can use.
Tom said it was 91 stairs. And Chris said it, that he was whispering stuff in my ear.
Me?
See, I told you when I tell you
right.
before we went live.
You were right.
They have to keep the flame going. That's why they
Did they act nervous when you stuck down on them, Aaron?
Oh, they didn't know what to think.
Did their hands start going like, "Hey, whoa, nothing to see here," type deal, you know?
Yeah. I take it as this, Chad. I enjoy anybody that comes out to the dock, regardless if I go up there today and fish with just me and Tom, or if somebody comes down there to fish. I get enjoyment out of watching anybody catch a fish.
Thank you, Tim.
That's just me. I mean, look at me. Look how many crappie I caught up the pond when you couldn't even catch one.
I wasn't trying to catch crappie that day, though.
Wow.
Oh, the bluegill. You were specifically targeting the crappie. I was targeting
Wait a
bluegill
minute. How is it I find the bluegill spot, then all of y'all send a flock over to me?
Hey, Papa Tom. That's all I can say. He said that was his spot, not yours.
He wasn't even fishing there.
LG
I
Bass
found all
member
the
for 3
bluegill.
months.
Next thing I know, here comes 14 rods out of nowhere.
Seen Papa Lyle Catfish Weekly's been a member for 10 months. LG's been one for 3 months. And $10 from Tim Molina to see D fishing with Chad. Oh,
Nope, I was looking away. Yep, 10
he would
months.
actually like to see Chad catch fish.
I can't believe Tim was.
What's up, Creole? David Smith, Cat Kev.
No, it's don't get in trouble, Kev, no more. You can't get in trouble around Kev. He'll put you in the timeout.
Yeah, he'll put you in detention now.
Time you right on out.
You get expelled from fishing if you don't watch yourself around him.
Okay. So you've been out. You said you've been off work for a year and a half.
Yeah, I went out of work last February. It took them till March. It took them to April, maybe March or April, at the end of March, to finally okay and approve my surgery.
Gotcha.
Liberty Mutual for you. You know, that big commercial comes on TV. They're supposed to be so great. Yeah, that's them.
Oh, I thought it was never mind.
Matt Wannabe says Aaron didn't even bother to come see him when he was at the dock, though.
Nope, I was working. It's like I said, Chad is not going to go a day without eating. So, and if I got to go to work, I got to go to work.
Is that a fat joke?
I don't blame you.
If so, I resemble that remark. Lisa said Chad had pond dance moves, though. I don't know what you're talking about.
Chad, shut your face mouth.
You know, it was my time fishing next to Aaron where I learned to become the bait master that I was during the first round of the Panfish Nation series. So I gotta give a little bit of credit to Aaron because he taught me what not to do that day. But thank goodness for Tom. He took me under his wing and really educated me on proper bait fishing techniques and patterns. And after that, I was a legend in the making.
You finished second with Chad.
Oh,
all a plot, my good friend, and an ending story of excellence.
Wait, who did you finish second to?
I was told don't show my full hand the first round.
No, the question was, who did you finish second to? You got to do it like they do on Street Outlaws. Go ahead, give me what's due. Just say, you daddy. I got your number.
Dude, Jody Captain says Aaron has lost his touch. The only 1v1 he can win now is a pie eating contest.
Depends on what the pie is.
Whoa.
Got to be the flavor of the pie, you know?
Kevin had ice cream for dinner last night.
I had ice cream for dinner tonight, right before the show.
Jody's just upset because I'm the only blemish on her repertoire.
Nuh-uh. Arrogant Curtis.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the only one that's actually made her take the plunge and do something bad.
Yeah.
Which, if anybody wants to watch it, I got a good short on my YouTube channel. You can go watch her take the polar plunge.
I do remember that. She talked a lot of smack about that too, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
That was back when she was trying to make a big name for her, and she was calling out like everybody she thought was like.
Yeah. After she lost to me, she kind of lost a little bit of her cojones.
Yeah. Oh, Vision and Freedom, a member for 10 months. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it, Richard.
Oh, that's Tim. Let's see.
So why you not? I thought you was looking for a boat, wasn't you?
I'll get one whenever I get back to work.
What kind are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm just gonna get something for it's comfortable for me and take Tom out, and the wife wants to go. We can go out right in front of the dock and just cruise around up through there fishing. It ain't gonna be
So,
nothing big, and it ain't gonna be nothing small. Probably around 16-foot pontoon or something like that.
well, I was gonna say I know there's one parked right down there that needs to get some use.
Good luck with that. Michelle will tell you right fast, there ain't no catfish gonna be put in that boat.
Mm.
There's another Creole. I've got $1
Oh yeah, Creole.
wallet with Jody's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Kevin
What-
said he got one for sale.
What's he selling his
you
pontoon
laughing
boat for?
He's getting another boat. He seen Mark with his, and he said, "Oh no, I got to get something like that." I thought that's what you was gonna try to get, Aaron, a boat like Mark. So I know you got that Mark Pribish money.
I'll find something whenever the time comes.
Y'all could probably anchor up right there over the ledge where y'all be trying to get to.
I need to get a scuba diving suit and go out there and get all them hooks and lead out there out of Hades' hole.
You're not wrong.
You don't think they rusted up by now?
No. Fish and Game knew how much lead was out there. They'd probably have an issue.
There's definitely been even just a couple times we've been out there fishing for the dock. There was quite a few snag out there, so I can imagine with people like the 1 Ton Fishing Club coming out there, Chris and Telly. Well, not Telly, but Chris. But how many times they've been broke off with snags?
Stan 2's been there.
I've
So
been
we
to
can get Stan 2 to come, and we can't get Brian B. So do you see the problem with this?
Mm-hmm. He's got to probably take a vote and ask permission from all of his other Potomac guys.
I haven't been
Oh,
anywhere.
I forgot. He's got to ask permission to go out of the Potomac. That's okay.
I ain't gotta ask permission to do nothing. I'm grown. Brian is Brian.
Next thing he's going to be doing,
It's
is
not even like
being
he's got
told.
to ask permission from his old lady. He's got to get permission from his old crew, and they're like, nah. No.
Hey, Brian, do they tell you what rod you can and can't use?
Don't nobody tell me crap. Brian moves the way Brian moves. That's it. Y'all should know that by now.
They probably tell him which fishing holes he can use.
I'm sure they communicate back and forth. Want to tell the other one where they put the bag out there and where the good fish is at.
You got to remember, I fish the boat. They don't fish the boat. Only one go out on a boat is Has with the kayak. Everybody else are bank anglers. Oh,
well,
Junkie,
I will have to say that you are a lot better on the boat than you'll ever be on the bank.
It's just that the spots that I go to, when it comes to bank fishing, I'm lazy.
Listen,
I want to go to the same spot right down the street by my house, close. And I just be like, I'll take it for what it is.
You fished right beside Has and Ernie one time, and they both were catching lots of fish. You ain't catch a single one. So I don't want to hear about
when. I hope you ain't talking about that winter time. I didn't even bring no rods out there. I wasn't fishing. Yeah,
Hey
Mr.
Brian,
No No.
your bank fishing repertoire is not very good. You only beat Kelly by what, 2 fish?
No, I think I caught like 7 or 8 fish that day.
Oh, that's saying a lot. He caught one, so you beat him by 6 or 5. Okay.
Hey, low tide, that spot gets shallow. The fish move up out of there.
You know how bad that would have looked though if you losing to Kelly Bullet?
When he caught that first fish, it kind of like shocked me. I didn't even have bait on my hooks yet, and I'm like,
I
what?
was like,
I was like,
oh
oh
yeah,
crap!
here it comes. I
I'm
was
like,
like,
he
Kelly
tied that
Bullock,
fish on there.
Brian B gonna be calling Kelly Bullock daddy. I love it.
Brian is scared. No, it's still
Brian
just
would have
a
pulled a
pitching
German. He
first
would have disappeared in the Canada.
thing. You said what?
I said you would have pulled a German. You would have disappeared in Canada like he did against Jody.
I might have, because I would have never let y'all would have never let that one down. I probably would have quit YouTube. I'd have deleted my channel. I'd have got mad and deleted my channel. Always around the bridge with Has fishes. But remember, Has was not in a boat when Brian was on the boat. So how did Has know about that spot? Chunky wasn't on the boat. Brian was the only one from the Potomac on a boat.
So you're saying they
I
all wanted
told
to be
them.
like you?
I told them where spots were.
Look, Parker wants to take you fishing with him because you're gonna make him look good because he's gonna catch all the fish. You ain't gonna catch nothing.
I don't believe that. I don't
But
believe it.
Lyle says, Brian, when you decide you want to leave your home water, you can come fish with him.
Appreciate it, Lyle. See? Don't beat me up because I ain't went nowhere. I ain't been
With
nowhere.
this,
So they like to say, oh, went to the dock, but you can't come here. Oh, you went
with
to
this
the Ohio,
Brian
but you
B's
can't come here.
I'm Grown video.
Huh?
I'm wondering what that's about.
What?
I don't know. Hooks and Hammocks had posted Brian B's I'm Grown video.
Oh, I'm grown.
B just yelled, it's hilarious.
You made a video of me and didn't even send it to me, Hooks? Okay. I'll make one of you, buddy.
Brian B is almost as good as a chef as he is a fisherman. Like bank fisherman or boat fisherman.
Fisherman,
That's
period.
two completely different levels of cooking.
How many times? How many times have you lost to me, Chad?
What, twice?
Were they just like, I barely beat you, or I just beat the crap out of you?
Well, the 1v1, you barely beat me.
What?
Yeah, the 1v1, it was very close until the end.
I beat you pretty good. Somebody even came out and made a sticker of it.
Why you got to bring that up? Aaron, you're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be about you. Why did I get picked?
I got it instigated. That's what I'm supposed to do. I've instigated a lot of 1v1s, Chad. You just never know.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not good enough.
Read that one, Brian.
Funny you said something about Kelly. Do you know about it? So respectful.
Can I read it out loud? Funny you said something about Kelly. Do you know what Brian B stands for? B is for beautiful, R is for respectful, I is for intelligent, A is for awesome, N is for noble, and B is for Bullock. Oh, look! I wasn't going to do this, but Lyle's got to keep bringing up stuff too. But you know, should I do it? I'm going to do it. There was a meeting out in Missouri. I don't know if Lyle. Let me take that off there. But there was a meeting out in Missouri over the weekend, and some pictures leaked out. And I wanted to share everybody that Lyle and Dockery got together and hung out. And
holy smokes!
Wow.
Wow, this is your son you're talking about.
Aaron, I think that's why me and you get along so well. I think I instigate a little bit here and there too.
Oh man.
That's what you get, pops.
Oh,
Freddie,
that's
does
what I
that
wanted
hat
to
got a
ask.
fan in it?
Speaking
Does
of
that hat
that,
got a fan? No, I got one right beside me though.
Have you seen the hat cowboy hats with the fan in the front?
I have. I need one
I
because
can
this
use
thing
one.
it will sweat, and when it does, it's hot.
I see you picked up another hobby while you were down with your knee too, didn't you?
What's that?
Aren't you a gamer now too?
I've always been a gamer. I've been a gamer since Atari 2600 way back in the days. But you was probably too young to remember them.
I had a
I own one. I
yeah.
still own one.
I had a Commodore 64, I had an Atari 26 and 6400. I had all that stuff. But yeah, I play a little Xbox. I play about, whenever I get a chance.
I've accepted my fate, Ricky. I've accepted my fate.
Xbox just ain't as accessible to be shown online as computer is. Computer, it's easy to just click and you can stare it. So I got to go through 50,000 steps in order to get posted to YouTube.
Ooh, LG Bass says Aaron challenged me to a foot race to see his heels. The only way he can beat me is if he lassos me with his Mr. Green Jeans overalls and takes me out.
I'm gonna get Tom a pair of the American flag overalls that I got, so we could stand down in the dock, and we would look like one of them big giant flags.
Is your you got merch too, right?
Yeah, I got
it because I got.
I did.
Yeah,
put,
I've got LG Bass's stuff on my merch site too, so you can get Tom's stuff and my stuff.
I did put Aaron's link to his channel in the chat or in the description. I know most people will probably sub to him. If not, go grab him. You can watch him drive across the state.
I just got monetized and all of that good stuff.
Good.
Very nice.
And I do collect hats, so if anybody out there has hats, I've got a Freddie and Nina hat up there.
That's right.
I've got a Hooks and Hammock hat. I've got a 1 Ton Fishing Club. I've got an LG Bass hat. And I got a Palmetto hat. I got all kinds of hats from different people in the community. But if anybody would like one of my hats, I would definitely trade one of mine for one of yours.
Well, if I ever get my logo redesigned, I might actually get some hats made.
Yeah, my thing is they can't get my my logo the way around the Brian B or Brian, I think it's a B catfishing on my logo, but the way it's rough, they can't get that done. So I told them just outline it with the colors. They don't have to make it sketchy.
Who's that? Chris? He just don't like you.
Nah, he been trying, but it's just the machine that's not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, though mine's got too many things in it too. Unless I screen print it like the ones Freddie had me made.
Yeah,
but I like my logo, but I don't like my logo. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the verge of getting a different one.
Are you gonna be bulldog catfishing now, or?
I got Chucky Stickers hat too. I got a bunch of hats for the community. I'm after a Mike Greenwell hat, an MJ fishing hat.
Creole said he owe you a hat.
Creole owes me a hat. He's got one of mine. I told him I'd trade for it.
We just updated ours. We actually added the silhouette around it so you can actually see the letters now on a white shirt.
Makes sense.
No, Chad, I'm just a person who likes to have fun, man. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, I
if
remember
you
the
can't
first
have
time
fun and enjoy what you're doing, you don't need to be doing it.
I remember the first time I met you. When we went down to Wiley that time. You and Tom and the 1-tonners were all down there. I come walking up the ramp, and you guys were standing there, and you're like, "Oh, act like you don't know nobody." And I was like, "I don't know who you are." I was like, "Who are you?"
Oh, that's when your twin brother Kevin was down there, right?
Yeah, he was down there.
Couldn't tell y'all apart.
I was the
K&B,
pretty
right? K&B, right?
I was the pretty one. I'm the one that caught fish. Remember?
No, that was D.
I'm about to say.
If it wasn't for me, we're a team. If she caught fish, I caught fish. How about that?
No, you just drove the boat.
PD Fishing said that's when I got to meet y'all too.
Yep, I got to meet PD down there.
Yeah, we met a lot of people that first one down there. There was a lot of folks
Yeah, that
there.
first one we all went to. That was a lot of us down there. That was the first time that I met Keith from fishing this stuff, and he's been stalking me ever since.
Who's been stalking who?
Yeah. Did you see Keith's new video? He's stalking me. He opened up his tool cabinet and had my sticker there in it, and he was using Morse code. And if you know what Morse code is, the way he was doing the drawer, it comes out, "I love you, Chad." And I was just
what the heck?
That's what I said, Brian, when I saw it, man. I was like, what the hell? I was like, this guy's got to get a life.
Wow.
No, I did. We enjoyed. I met you, like I said, met you and Tom down there for the first time, and Art and Josh.
Yeah, that's
Todd.
when you found out I had donuts.
Parker, I don't even want to hear it from your shiny hiney that I saw. First time I ever met him.
You sure you're not talking about his Taj Mahal he had at that special place where you could barely fit in it?
Oh, that was interesting.
That was at least a 16-person tent. So regularly,
I know he would have had the biggest boat on the lake had we had a rain that swept his mattress out. Man, thing was a yacht.
Hey, Chad, did you ever catch any fish while you went on the trip?
Where?
Down there with Parker and them.
Yeah, which time? You talking about down in the Mississippi or up to Wisconsin?
You caught a flathead on the Mississippi, didn't you?
Yeah, I caught a little flathead. I don't know. I can't remember how big it was. Maybe 10 pounds or less. I can't even remember, to be honest with you. Maybe 6 or 7 pounds.
But you got to hang out with Danny Stone. How was that experience?
Oh, well, I've hung out with Danny Stone a couple times now, and let me tell you. Danny on that trip was about 150, 200 yards away. And I swear his mouth, when he talks, I felt like he was sitting right next to me from that far away. But because at first I was like, I kept answering him, and I'm like, well, man, he won't even answer me. He just keeps on going. Then I realized that he was literally 150 yards away. God's honest truth. Thanks, Creole. I remember when Creole used to like me. You know, Creole got to start. Wait a minute. Here's another Catfish Regulator, big fish of the first winter blues. Another person just, I launched into stardom here. You know, am I getting any love? No, all I get is cracked on.
Hey, you started this at the beginning. You wanted to instigate it, and that's what you got.
Well,
I did Danny Stone.
What up, Danny? Hey,
I went Chad out of the way to get you. She did, actually.
I'm using some of these on Saturday.
Some of those, you mean?
See, those are bigger than the fish you catch, though.
At least I catch fish. Okay.
Got a point there.
Hey, I got some of them too. These are the small ones. I might use them.
D will use them. You're not.
These are the
going
10
to.
lot.
You can use some number 6 J hooks and you'll be fine. You're the bait boy.
Wow.
Whatever.
You got to show him where the bait is first, Brian. And that way he'll move over there and start right on your shoulder and start catching them.
Yeah.
I've
I've known him to do that a time or two. I've heard about that several times.
What Tom say? When I saw Dee at the ramp that day, I asked her to tell me who caught all those giant fish. Her smile from ear to ear. She didn't have to say a word.
He knew it wasn't Chad.
Hey, PD right said it there. Chad is a dang good trolling man. Dee pulls in the fish. I do all the hard stuff so to make it look easy for her. But that's what good partners do. You know?
Are you trying to say you make Dee look good?
Yeah, she makes me look good too.
Just
It
so that for that.
Hey, it makes me look like a good captain now, doesn't she? Huh?
We won't go there.
Huh?
I'll give you that. But
I can't give him that, Brian, because every time he goes to his spots is what he's talking about. He's supposed to put her on the fish. He still catches nothing while she's catching right beside of him.
yeah.
Yep.
You're welcome, honey. I love you. Tim Molina says at CatCon, all I wanted was a pic of Dee and me, but Chad kept jumping in the shot. Lord have mercy. I knew that Tim didn't really want to see me.
Jerry.
Me nothing. But whatever. I might I might use these little bitty things this weekend to beat them with, guys. Maybe I'll bring out the half ouncers. Because you know it ain't going to take much to beat them guys.
Yeah, it's not going to take much. I mean, look who we're going against.
I put some bluegill hooks on. Easy peasy.
They don't stand a chance. They do not stand a chance this weekend.
Well, you guys got your mask on. I'm going to be there for some more support. All I can say is you all better put some fish in the boat.
What's your prediction on that one? All right.
Yeah, Ron.
Anybody but Chad.
Hey, he's on my team.
Oh, he's on our team.
Yeah, this is the
Well,
team.
let's just say I hope y'all pick up the slack. I can say it like that. I hope y'all bring y'all's A game because you see what you got to deal with is E over here. It don't stand for effort.
Yeah. You're right. We get it. See, J-Dog's going to skunk. Chris is going to catch 2 fish.
Well, J-Dog was doing good until he got Roger on his boat.
That's how it's going to go down.
I wish all of you the best.
Yeah, I don't know. Is Telly fishing with Chris? Because last time they went out Monday night, and the only one that caught a fish was Telly. Chris, I think, had like 12 misses.
Yeah, he missed like 40,000 fish. That's unheard of.
Yeah, Greenwell's still living off that one takedown he had like 8 months ago.
Yeah, he's remade that thing like 25 times.
Yeah.
At least he gets to see a big takedown, Chad. I mean, I know you don't know what one looks like.
See, that tells me right there you haven't watched my videos that I put out recently of that monster.
I seen you fish at the dock. I seen you fish at the dock, Chad. I seen all I needed to see.
That was a good takedown too. That was the weakest takedown in the history of takedowns for 35-pound fish.
Chris and Telly been on fire.
So, I can see a new 1v1. 1v1 versus 1v1, all three of you. Chad needs to come down with Chris and Telly and Freddie and them, and it needs to become the King of Gaston.
Mm.
Hey, maybe that's something we look at.
The king
Maybe
of gas.
next
I'll
year
even get you a world
we look
championship
at
belt.
Chris, Freddie, April. We yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I gotta look at my calendar. We've got so many things already planned out. We've already even told you about half of them.
Oh, Aaron, forget about it. If it involves anybody besides him and Chris going on a trip, none of the rest of us
I
are even
see
invited.
that.
I'm pretty sure. You might want to check with Tom and Michelle, because I'm sure if they've got plans to come out to the dock, they've probably already put a request in to exile you and Lisa.
Chad, I'm still waiting on Freddie and Chris to come over to the dock to fish with me that night. They said they was coming. They said, we'll come over there and fish with you over there off the dock tonight. And I'm still, look, this is the first time I've seen Freddie and spoke to him since.
David, I was actually, as soon as I thought that, I was like, I need to get with David, because I got ideas. Because, April's when we do our, charity, one of our charity things. So, our fish-a-thon charities. So maybe
King
we'll
of Gaston sounds good though, don't it?
King of the Gaston charity tournament. Yeah.
King or Queen, because Telly's PB come from Gaston too.
Well, maybe we could do one of it. We got the King of the Gaston, the Queen of the Gaston.
There you go.
I don't know.
Freddie's too scared. He's already backing out. He ain't got nothing on his calendar.
Yeah,
Year
Freddie,
away. That's cool.
That's how he is.
Well, they have proved that every time they come down, they catch a big fish.
Freddie has to check with Chris first, see if it's okay.
Yeah.
He has to get the green light.
I appreciate y'all having me on tonight, Chad. It's been fun, man.
Well, I appreciate you finally getting on here, even though it took Brian to get you to come on.
Yeah.
Hey,
at least somebody thought about me. You've had over a year. You knew I was out of work. You could have got me anytime.
Stop. Aaron, Lisa's watching. So's Dee's. Why are you biting your lip like that?
I hear her in there chuckling. She's about to spit coffee out 2 or 3 times.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, you got Team Snagging Whiskers live at 9:00.
Yeah. Make sure you go over there. Team Snagging Whiskers. Dustin, I don't know if the Weekend Anglers do anything tonight or not. I don't remember if he told me the other day or not.
I didn't see anything.
I don't see anything scheduled, but yeah, Team Snagging Whiskers should be going live as soon as we end. So y'all jump on over there and check them out.
Yes.
Weather permitting, we'll be live tomorrow night from the dock again.
Tomorrow night from the dock.
Lisa will be there.
On Catfish Regulators channel?
Yeah, if Jody don't have an opening, we'll be on our own channel.
What's that?
I said if Jody don't have an opening, yeah, we'll be live from my channel.
All right. Well, I still want to push your channel a little bit. People can come out and watch it.
Yeah.
But all right. Anything else from you ladies?
Tune in Saturday morning, 9:00 Eastern Standard Time to my channel.
Yeah.
Finesse
then
challenge.
Tune in Saturday evening to watch the bait shop take out the Blues Clues brothers or whatever the hell they're called.
Yeah.
The Ohio Princesses,
the Blue
Clown.
The Ohio Princesses is that's Roger and Zach.
Oh, that's Roger and them. That's Roger.
Yeah. Can't give away their nickname.
Oh, my bad. It's the Pickle Park
Blue Zipper
crew.
Sniffers.
No, Pickle Park Posse. That's what they've
Pickle Park Posse will be taking us on Saturday night.
And that'll be over on the Weekend Anglers channel.
Appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yes, last but not least, make sure you go over to FOA Customs and Gear.com. Use code FTW10, save 10%. My apologies, we forgot to do our mid-show advertisement for that. But
we've been so busy, it's just crazy. We got all kinds of stuff. We got hooks and we got beads and we got rattles and and mumbo jumbo splits and everything else. Check us out.